Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairul Adli bin Azmi, study in Diploma in Halal Food Service in class HF4B. Today, I want to tell you guys a story about the culture in Sabah, which is Bajau. Okay. The Bajau community is the second largest population after the Kadazan in Sabah. The Bajau community is divided into two groups, which is East Coast and the West Coast. Okay. Mostly the religion of Bajau community is Islam, and mostly they live in the area Kota Belud and Sempurna. Like other Sabah ethnic communities, the Bajau community is also known for their diverse and unique customs. In their life, customs relate to the births, marriage, and death also. Okay, first we talk about the births. Okay, pregnant women should not walk at night for fear of being disturbed by spirits, and pregnant women also should not eat all type of squids because it will complicate the birth process later. Alright. When it is 7 months of pregnant, a birthmark will be provided, which is an old coconut that has just wrapped in a white cloth and placed in a copper vase. Then, the copper pot is contents one is placed on the tray that has been filled with rice husk. Sometimes, they use a gold chain in the place on the old coconuts that will belong to the child to be born. Yes. For the Muslim community, azan and iqamah for a newborn baby is a sunnah. As already mentioned, the Bajau community is mostly Muslim and therefore they will do this acts. It is not a custom, but rather a ritual ceremony. There are some taboos that should be practiced by a woman who just given birth. Among them is that the mother should not eat any foods in addition to porridge and rice without the side dishes. The mother should take medicine from the plants. Medical water made from the ingredient of the wood roots and herbs will be drank by the mother to restore health after childbirth. The mother should not go out for work before 44 days so that she is not attacked by cold winds. Next, we go through to the deaths. Okay. For manner of death between the Bajau community and other Muslim community, there is not different much in the term of arranging because they both follow the rules of Islam, although there is some influence of local custom. When a person dies, a prayer will be recited and his body will be covered with the clothes. At the time, tawak-tawak patai or gong beats will be sounded as a sign that someone has died. According to Bajau customs, they must cry and sex the dead as they symbolize their grief. Then, the crops will be managed entirely in according with the rule of Islam. The most interesting customs in culture of Bajau community is a custom of guarding the grief. Grief control for the 7th day is mandatory because the Bajau community believe that have corpse will be visited by balan-balan during the period time. The Bajau people believe that balan-balan is a kind of about human origin. According to the story of the Bajau elders, balan-balan occurs when the person wrongly demand and practice mysticism. Bajau men consisting of relative of the deceased will guard the grave all night for 7 days. Women and children will be on duty at the house. Okay. The custom of regarding the grave become a kind of entertainment when the grave guards had a game avoid feeling sleepy or afraid. Among the common game performed while controlling the grave are pasar, play the chongka, playing a card, and so on. Okay. For the last point, we talk about the marriage in Bajau culture. Okay. The custom of marriage in the Bajau community is not much different from the custom of the Malay community. It is also available as a marriage, engagement, and so on. The wedding ceremony is made before the wedding day. For the rich family, held the ceremony 7 days early and 3 days for the medium family and 1 day for the poor family. At the night, a point ceremony was held playing musical instruments consisting of kulintangan, gong, berbandel, and drums at the residence of the both parties. The band consists of 6 players led by a woman who plays kulintangan, 2 drummers, and 2 gongs players and berbandel players. The ceremony may last until the late night, then followed the traditional dance known as a runsai. The dance requires between 6 to 8 dancers, including 2 women. On the wedding day, the bride is adorned with a new dress, usually yellow and green and made of silk. The bride's hair is decorated in the unison, which is a kind of the crown. Okay. The bridegroom dressed in the all yellow, completed with a tanjak, an arm with a danger with carried the stretches by several members of his family or rode the horse on his way to the bride residence, accompanied by the beating the threesome rhythm gong while walking to the street decorated with colorful flags. Okay, that's all my explanation about the culture of Bajau. If you get enjoy with this video, just like, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Assalamualaikum.